And also they had offered money so that they can, my lord, speak in tune of the police. These should also be within the purview of the investigation. That's my humble appeal.
Look, we need not pass any separate order because what you are saying is already a part of the status report. The CBI is looking into all these aspects.
I appreciate just one thing, that this postmortem could not have taken place after 6 o'clock in the evening. There are standing instructions. Everything, my lord, will just kindly take the postmortem report once and just give me 2 minutes. I will show your lordships how this entire investigation has been compromised. After 6 o'clock in the evening, a postmortem cannot be conducted anywhere in India and in the state of Bengal when it is a rape and murder. There has to be a noting of the civil surgeon on the postmortem report that the Deputy Commissioner of Police or the Commissioner of Police has certified it. Then it has to go to the superintendent. Superintendent certifies it and then sends it to the postmortem doctors. These 3 postmortem doctors, one of whom is a professor of forensics, my lord, knows this, but still, what is the reason? The reason was to get rid of the body. What Justice Patiwala was continuously asking, the GD entry number 576. My lord will ask them to show Form 27. And I'll answer Justice Patiwala's questions in 1 minute. Form 27, please. Form 27 is the first information report. In the first information report, there are various columns. Column 3, C2 gives the GD entry number.
Column C?
C2 gives the GD entry number by which the FIR was started. The FIR was started by GD entry number 577. The UD case was 576, as pointed out by Justice Patiwala. It was registered at 11:40 in the night, 45 in the night. But in the history,
That was the last time also.
in the history, in my last 27 years in my career, I have never come across a case where seizure takes place prior to the lodging of the FIR.
The FIR has been registered at 23:30 hours.
Yes,
Yes.
now, there was a previous FIR.
Along with
The FIR has been suppressed.
If you see,
I will show it.
3 doctors sign off on it.
Anok,
I will show on the
6:10 to 7:10. Let him say.
Let it complete his submission.
Dead body arrives, 6:10.
Mr. Counsel, please complete your submission. Yes.
My lord will kindly take section.
On the, just tell us on the facts, what are you saying?
My lord will kindly take the postmortem report and compare it with the UD case which was started. In the postmortem report, the lordships will see whether the clothes of the victim were produced before the postmortem doctor. The entire, the jeans, the top, the undergarments, everything was produced or not. Because as per the, I'll show the notification, they have to be sealed by the postmortem doctor and handed over to the investigating officer. If your lordship sees in the top whether the clothes were sent to the investigating officer of the UD case by the postmortem doctor, I will kindly ask them to just give a copy of it.
Of the postmortem?
Postmortem. And allow me to
We've handed over the postmortem.
We have seen the postmortem report. Just show us the postmortem report.
We've handed over.
Either the state of Bengal or the CBI.
Well,
Because we saw it last time, but since
Yes.
he's making a point, let's appreciate what the point is.
postmortem report doesn't even say at what time it is conducted.
Give it to us.
I'm sorry, that too.
Yeah. It says that at the time, everything is there. I don't know why you're making these.
Please tell us what the time of death is.
It's
Just
a
1 second.
condition of
Take out copy.
the subject, Millers, your lordships will find on the left-hand side.
lordships will kindly see at the top.
Right.
First will be the videograph. Conducted by whom? No designation. Who is he? From where did he come? Nothing. Was the
Conducted
CD
by
on a
Shekhar.
rewritable CD or was it a non-rewritable CD? It has to be mentioned on the first line of the postmortem report.
Millers, the judicial magistrate was present during
is
postmortem
immaterial.
call for his report.
All the 3 doctors are part of the,
5 female doctors were present.
all are part of the North Bengal lobby.
Family.
For by the salary.
Don't discuss such things here. Please.
My lord will kindly see the second line. It has to be at 4 degrees centigrade.
The postmortem report refers to Tala PS UD case number 861,
Yes.
dated 9 August 2024.
Yeah.
My lord, that's where the mystery lies, because between 2:30 in the afternoon, when they say the GD entry was lodged, that is 5:65, and 11:30 in the night, there are only 10 GD entries in Tala police station. Lordship should kindly appreciate that. Between 2:30 and in the afternoon and 11:30 in the night, there are only 10 GD entries. Or was this entire thing manufactured? And Maharaj, this started way back in 1953, was the first case in Bengal where GD entries are manufactured.
Everything will be clear.
One thing, this just,
The judicial magistrate witnessed all this. Call for that report.
not on magistrate or this.
Magistrate makes no difference.
Lord, give me a minute.
My lord,
Please have a.
every police station has a natural death.
No difference, he said.
Sorry.
Lord, kindly have a look at left-hand side bottom, the finding. In the case of wounds, not note whether there is any indication of wounds being homicidal, etc. Then the report is death was due to effects of manual strangulation associated with smothering, as noted above. Now, please see manner of death, homicidal. There is a medical evidence of forceful penetration, insertion in her genitals,
Yes.
possibly of sexual assault. And see, my lord, the FSL report. My lord, I have marked, my lord, two,
CFS.
my lord, seized items.
Just give us that.
Given that, I'll just, Lord, in the second swap, flag, I'm sorry. In the second swap, Lord, second flag, please see B, the observations. In the second flag, please see B. First, my lord, please see the first flag. Lord, I have marked 2. Exhibit U1, Exhibit U2. Correct, my lords?
Right.
That does my Lord Justice Pardiwala and Justice Mishra get. Now kindly come to the second flag. And please see, my lord, the findings of this laboratory. From the above observations, it is concluded that, then B. So and so, I am not reading it. So please see the underlined portion, my lord. Rest. The CBI will send this again for retesting by its aims and my lord, some other laboratory.
You have said in the status report that CBI is.
Malad, now,
Take the postmortem report once.
Maharaj, now-
Because it is shocking. Maharaj, kindly take the top column and see whether all the wearing apparels were produced before the doctor,
Just 1 second, let's see that.
of how it has been tampered, and the undergarment.
Do you have a copy of this report?
No, I don't. Maharaj, now compare it with the UD case.
Mr. Solicitor General,
Yes.
officer is present.
Yes.
Just ask him to take this report in his hand. The first line on the top. If he doesn't want to disclose, no problem.
You have an answer, you can read through.
No, if it is coming in his way of investigation, he may not. We just want to know,
He knows he can also answer. Lord, first line,
just read it in your mind. The very first line,
your lordships are on this line, my lord, that's
you have this report, right?
correct. Lord, I'm just, and to understand
Yes,
this,
just
my lord, we
give
are
it.
assisting your lordship with.
Correct? The one which we have marked in red.
Correct.
No. Sorry.
I'm sorry. my lord. Therefore, my lord, I was also a little confused.
Sorry. Wait a minute. I'm marking it.
Yes,
Now it is bracketed with pencil.
correct.
Have they looked into this? Is it in the form of some interpolation or something? Did you get it?
Lord, that is under investigation. The time difference is a matter of investigation.
You
That's
have
what,
said that in your status report.
yes, and
Therefore, page 9 of your report,
Looks up
Roman 4,
Therefore, what fell from you, some of the aspects which you have highlighted are the subject matter of the investigation by the CBI. So obviously at this stage, when CBI is looking into it, we should not be commenting on
We
it presently.
appreciate that there was a previous FIR. That Lordships kindly just take 2 sections and give me just 1 minute.
How do you say that there was a previous
I'll
FIR?
explain to your Lordships. Lordships will kindly take section 173 of the BNNS of the new code. It says on receipt of an information, an FIR is to be lodged. Now, what does 176(3) state? 176(3) of the BNS states that if an offense is above 7 years and a forensic expert has to be called for, on the receipt of an information regarding an offense, so there has to be an FIR. Without an FIR, 176(3) cannot come into play. The forensic team was there in the
Told them we
afternoon. So
should.
they could have only been called under section 176(3). So there has to be a previous FIR, because if there's no FIR, then you can't call the forensic team.
It's okay.
We are being led to believe that the first registration of the FIR takes place at 23:30 hours.
That's right.
There was a previous FIR, which was there. Now, Lordships also appreciate one more thing.
Possibly, he says there has to be. There has to be, not there was. Possibly, as I understand him, he said there has to be a
The
previous.
forensic team cannot come.
Otherwise, forensic you can't call.
There was an
176
FIR which has been
status.
suppressed or has been destroyed. By whoever, I do not know.
Yes.
I would
As
also
a-
kindly take the PM report once, kindly take the top
Look,
line.
at the same time, we have now looked at the status report, we have looked at what has been produced by the other side. There are UD entries, one is 542. Sorry, GD entries.
GD entry.
The GD entries, 540.
Right.
1 second. 542 first.
Till 10 AM. Malad, that is also wrong.
That's a matter of, that is a matter of investigation.
Has to be at the,
That is a matter of investigation. Today, on the record that has been handed over, and CBI has also referred to it, is 542, 565, 576, and then
575, then 576,
565, 576, and then
577.
576 and 681.
No, then 577, that is the formal FIR.
Not leaving the brief aside, the problem is, my lord, we are dealing with, my lord, whenever rape and murder takes
These
place,
discrepancies
alleged-
which you have pointed out, CBI is alive to them. And on the basis of these discrepancies, CBI's further investigation is going on.
Yes, let them investigate.
Take the sample. Now the vaginal wash, the blood had to be preserved at 4 degrees centigrade. These three doctors purposely did not preserve it at 4 degrees centigrade. Now that sample might be contaminated. It has to be preserved at 4 degrees centigrade.
Well, if the CBI,
Not
if
the-
the-
not the CFS
But therefore, I said that there
doctors
is
are-
something very serious. I'll tell my lord, your lordships, in case of a rape and murder, the first 5 hours are crucial. Well, the first 5 hours is the period where you have to cordon off the area.